Hello, hello. AriTheGoddesss here. I hope you all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you, and may you always have the true discernment that is for you within your life, within this journey, within this moment. May the divine always give you the true wisdom and truth and clarity that is needed for you in your life. Within this message, we're going to be talking about, self-love, feeling secure, feeling supported, and, how to do that as well. The divine is wanting me to guide you on, ways that you can, feel, to love yourself, to feel supported, to feel love, because there's so much that, we've encountered, within our lives, within experiences, and, it all brings us, the divine, of course, wants us to go within. It all brings us within, but what the encounters or what the experiences have done is, along the way, it has brought us astray, from within. It has brought us, it brings us more outwardly, and we start to want that, that love from others, that support from others, that, safety from others, that we supposed to, go within through the divine and get, and the divine is wanting me to relay this message to you. So I'm hoping that it resonate, and may you be patient, and, please use true discernment that is for you within this message. So for some, there may be, with this support, with this safety, there may be some that you may feel unsupported. You may feel unsafe. You may feel not loved, or you may feel that you just don't have this stability. And there's many reasons why you may have feel that, especially from, being brought up. You may have been the person that always been the one that, was looked at for the support, for the safety, for the security, and you never really was able to go within or even, get that for yourself. As you've grown, you've always been the person that have always been the one to be the security for others, or the support for others, or for some, you never got the support, or you never, well, that's the same thing, because this may be for individual, and then it still may be all together. So for instance, you may be the one who needed the support. You needed to feel secure. You needed to feel grounded. You needed to feel loved. You needed to feel, that full of energy. You probably didn't have energy, or, just vitality within as a child. And then there's some who had it, but may have gotten it, do I want to say sucked out of you? It may have gotten used up, I'm going to say that, from others, and, it depleted you, And then it's for others, this has probably happened just for both. You were trying to give something that you weren't able to give even yourself. So you depleted yourself in both areas. And so where you are now is feeling like that as an adult, and you may be repeating the same cycles, but the divine is wanting you to know that, all of this starts within. And yes, you may not have felt supported as a child, or you may have not felt love as a child, or secure as a child, or safe as a child, but the divine is wanting you to know that the divine has been here this entire time. And the divine is wanting you to know to not let people dictate if you're safe, or if you're supported, or if you're healed or not, or if you're secure or loved. The divine is wanting you to know that is within, that the divine is always providing that support, that love, that security, that safetyness, that protection. And the divine is wanting you to know that as you go within and heal that inner child, and having compassion for that inner child, and knowing that, you know, to change your perception and perspective of these events. And as you go within and trust in the divine, and trust what the divine is telling you, and not only just trusting in the divine, but just being vulnerable to that inner child, and taking care of, you know, yourself in a way like never before. The divine is going to show you that it was never outwardly, it was inwardly. And this is where we are as a whole right now. Now, we may be going through this individually right now, but the divine is wanting, this is, if you really just look at what you're going through as an individual, I ask that you see this outwardly as well. That is what is going on with everyone. The divine is wanting us to go within and to let us know this doesn't start with others, it starts within. The divine is wanting us to know, I have been supporting you. I have been your protection all of this time. Can you see? And the divine will take you through these events as a child. Yes, you may have had this perspective of this person did this person did this, or I did this, or I did this. But the divine will show you how the divine has gotten you through this each and every step of the way. And the divine is showing you how that there was support in that time, that there was healing in that time, that there was love and security in this time. But the divine may be showing you in wanting you to gain a different perspective. So the divine may be showing you in a different perspective. And by you asking the divine, by you just asking the divine, how can I feel supported? Because maybe you don't believe this. Maybe you're like, the divine, what do you mean, Ari? What do you mean? Well, the divine for me, I just say it because many people go by the Most High, God, you know, just different, you know, higher self. You know, I just say the divine because it's divine. Like I said before, it's just, you can't go against that word, you know. And so I just use that word so much, you know, so that it can really signify all in a way, you know. And of course, I'm not taking away for those who believe in God, but it's just, I know that people believe in different things, and I just want to keep this as what's the word that I want to use? Not safe, because it's not, I still want to do me. It's not safe, but world round as much as possible. I'm gonna just say that. And but you're probably just feeling like, what do you mean? You know, what do you mean to go within? And I just ask that you do this. I just ask that you ask yourself, you know, not even ask yourself. Yes, ask yourself, what I have been doing, has it been working? Just have the courage to ask yourself that. Where I am today, has it been working by myself? And if you have been trusting your intuition, or if you may hear a little voice, or you may not have, or you may not, but truth is, you may, I'm not sure what that voice will tell you. I'm not sure. But if it says yes, I ask that you sit still for 10 or 15 minutes a day, or 10 or 15 minutes the day that you do it, the moment that you do it. And you ask the divine, how can I go within and trust that I am, and trust your way? How can I go within and gain that groundedness, that root, that security, that support that I know that is within me through you? How can I become stable, divine? How can I trust in you, divine? What is it? What are the steps that I need to take to move forward? Because divine, my way has led me astray. The divine, I want to go within, and I want to do this the right way. And I ask that you help me. And I ask that you help me create a safe place. A safe place, not only within, but a safe place wherever that I can come and I can know that I can hear from you. So I asked, what was the answer? And if the answer is yes, I ask that you do those steps or whatever is true to you within that moment. But please know that the support isn't outside of you. Yes, I know, you may have been doing something since you was 8 years old. You may have been the person that you need to, that people trusted in and always leaned on since you was 8 years old. I know for me, as my story, a quick story is, since 8, I've been, the person to go to. And I know that may sound strange, but it's true. Being the only, I'm not going to say the only, because just the one that saw things differently. And because I saw things differently, even at 8, so many, there were so many different experiences I had. By 9, I was taking care of my aunt and uncle, because they had no one to come and take care of them. So as a child, when other children would be, doing other stuff, on the weekends from school, I would go and take care of my aunt and my uncle, and I did, I used to have to wait around for the nurse and, after I got out for school sometimes to see how she would, if they had like the diabetes, the how you prick them on the finger and wait for the blood and do the test. I did all of that. Changed diapers, all of that. Not diapers, but the pins, whatever you call I did all of that. My weekends was filled with, taking care of them. There's been times I had to stop my uncle from punching my aunt. They were older, and I'm just like, I would just remember just at that age, like, how was you this angry at 80 something? Not judging, but I'm just like, what is going on? These are the questions I even had as I was younger. Like, what could be going on so much that you, even at 80, he fell trying to punch her and I stopped the punch. But I'm like, what could be going on at 80 years old? What has gone on? And you're this age and you still have the energy to even, And I know you like, at 9, I'm telling you, I had to stop. I stopped plenty of stuff. Right in mid-action, he was about to punch her. She was on the floor, he was on the floor. I'm just like, what is going on? Ari, why are you laughing? Well, it's not that I'm not laughing. I just have a way of looking at things, and I'm not laughing at anyone that, goes through that. That's not it. I'm talking about this situation and this situation only. We don't have to go, and make it bigger than what it is. I'm just talking about this situation and just how I was looking at it, and being that age and having to, stop something like that. But yeah, you may be my point is with that is just being that little one that you've always had to take care or support. And as I'm older now, of course I am so grateful for that, because it's taught me so much about just different things. It's helped me throughout my life with older people. It's helped me just look at things different and just be able to have that sense. I love being around older people as well, because they don't have to even say much. Their wisdom just speaks, and I just think that that's a beautiful thing. So but my whole point was that you could use that as a way of that can be brought in so many different perspectives of just thinking that you wasn't supported, or thinking that you was the one that always been counted on, like, and even within the household, living with my great grandmother and living with my sister, I was always the one who really did the most, so And it's not that it was a bad thing. It's just, as I got older, what it did, it created experiences, and I never felt that support because I was the go-to. I never felt like I had that outwardly, and that's something that you may do as well. You may not feel as though you have that outwardly. You may be the one who's always just doing for others, and you feel like, okay, well, who's going to do for me? And inwardly that creates like this resentment. Inwardly that creates like this unhealed version of not feeling supported, or not feeling grounded, or not feeling secure, or not feeling in love, because it's like when you're the go-to person to get that so much, you don't feel as though that is outwardly, because it's like if everybody coming to you, who are you going to go to? And what the divine is wanting you to know is it never was outwardly anyway. And how those people did it is it was not supposed to be outwardly. When everyone is able to trust in the divine within their life, the divine will bring forth what is needed. Remember that card, any place or thing, limitless things, any person, place, or thing to help support us. So that way when it's done in a divine way, no one's depleted. I hope that makes sense. So when everyone is operating in divinity, and really going within and trusting that the divine is our support. The divine will heal us. The divine is our ground. Through the divine we are grounded. Through the divine we are protected. Through the divine we are supported. Through the divine we are secure and healed. When we're able to really go within and trust that, then we form this alliance and move with that. So that way no one's feeling depleted. No one person is feeling depleted. No one person is feeling like they're everyone else is gaining, but they're losing. You get what I'm saying? So, in this time, this is what the divine, I hope that this is a way that you can see, and even, for those, I got to call out, I have to say for everything, for those who are looking for support for others, because we all have done it, because I just ask that you go within. This may you may be wondering what's going on, and this may what the divine is wanting you to do is go within and find that support through the divine. Go within and find what is going on of why you're not feeling supported in this time. Because many of us have businesses. Many of us have children. Many of us have our own lives. And as we maneuver through this life, especially like now where so many businesses, are out now, you may not feel supported through your business, or you may not feel protected or secure within your business. I know that I had that. So I definitely understand what you may be going through, where you don't feel supported. You feel like you're doing everything alone, everything by yourself. You got people around, but are they really around? You're looking people, loved ones in the face, but you're dying on the inside. I know what that feels like. Remember, I told you I've done this before with another brand, and feeling alone, feeling unsupported, feeling, not feeling secure within. Yes, I had the, remember I was telling you, I had the ego, but the ego came from growing up, feeling like I had to be the only one doing something. It came from, not feeling secure as a child, not feeling loved. So I had to put the ego in with my brand, and not in a bad, because I never was competitive. What I'm saying is I had to put the ego in and be like, well, if I don't do it, then who else is going to do it? If I don't do it, then who else? Who going to support me? So you know what? I'm just going to do it on my own. And what that does is deplete you even with your brand. So not only it depletes you for who you are, it depletes you wherever you are. It can deplete you in a relationship. It can deplete you in your brand. It can deplete you as a mother, as a father. You get do you really get what I'm saying right now? Forgive me if I sound a little, my voice sounds, if it's kind of rocky. If it feels, not rocky. Is that the word? We're going to go with it. But do you get what I'm saying? I know I'm not alone with that. I know that you probably have a brand out there. You may be a mother out there. You may be a father out there. And you may feel unsupported. But please know that the support isn't outwardly. I had to learn that. So now when I'm doing this, see, this is what I'm telling you. I was telling you that back then when I was trying to do this, I was doing it. I'm not going to remember, there's no right or wrong. I was doing it my way. I was doing it my way. Looking for support. Well, wanting support from another. Like I said, looking in people's faces and you dying on the inside and needing that support and that protection and that security outside when it was within the whole time. So what the divine, and that may be for you as well, you may be looking for that support outwardly, but through the divine, do you not know that you are limitless and limitless things can happen? And through the divine can bring anything or anyone to help. But you have to go within and know that. You have to do the necessary steps to do that. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I understand as a mom, even as a father, where you may not feel supported. But the divine is wanting you to trust, to go within and heal that inner child. Because before you can even, raise this child, you know what? I'm not going to tell you what you can do. But the divine had to let me know, before you can even raise a child, you have to go in and love that inner child. Have that self-love for that inner child. Have compassion for that inner child. Have love and support and know who you are through the divine. The divine is wanting you to have love, and the divine wanted me to have love and compassion for that inner child, so that I can have that love and inner compassion for my child. And the divine is wanting you to do that as well. And I wasn't going to say this, but not this soon, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Well, I'm going to say it on my behalf. I had to stop saying that I'm a single anything. I am divine, and you are as well. Remember, I was telling you all, words are powerful, and we have to be so careful about how we use words. We have to be so careful about whether you use the word I'm a single mom, I'm a single dad, I'm single, that you going to be, I'm going to say this, I had to realize you going to feel single. What does single mean? You feel that you're just that, you no support, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're isolating yourself just by that word. So with that, I said I had to be careful with words. This is how the divine, this is why I'm so adamant about words and, getting that weight off. Remember in other videos, I talk about, we got to get that weight of words. We've weighted ourselves down so much with the words that we use and the words that we speak. No, you're a divine. You're a divine mom. You're a divine dad. You're a divine being. And I want you to know that I had to speak that over me. You have to speak that over you. Words are powerful. Let there be light within it. Let there be light within your motherhood. Let there be light within your fatherhood. Let there be light within whatever your experience is with a relationship, whether there is one or whether there isn't. I hope that makes sense for you. I really hope that makes sense for you. You are divine. You are divine, and through the divine, you are supported. Through the divine, you are secure. Through the divine, you are healed. Through the divine, you are protected. Through the divine, you are stable. What are you telling yourself? What are we telling ourselves? The divine is wanting you to change your definition of yourself. Change the words that you're using. Words are powerful, and I just ask that you see that. And maybe you didn't know that, and maybe that was a way for you to see that. Words are powerful. That's part of compassion. Let's get the weight of I ask if we get the weight of words. It's not even the weight of the world, it's the weight of the words. If words can create, then what have we created with the words that we've used? Think about it. But please know that you are limitless, and that you may not feel this, you may not feel the support or love around you, but please know that the divine is wanting you to go within to see this support and love, and know that you are secure. Know that you are protected. And with yes. I have a story. A quick story. I'm going to try to make it very, very quick. So, I remember being in class. I was in, 8th grade? Was this the 8th grade? This was 9th grade. And, this came to me about, this how I knew I didn't feel supported. This is the key. This is where the divine brought me back within not feeling supported or healed, like the things that we do. And it's nothing super major, but this just may be something that you may have done or do and don't even realize it. But in 9th grade, I used to, when the teacher would teach, I would rock. You ever see someone rock back and forth? And, that was the only way that was another way that, far as other than drawing, rocking was another way that I could only hear the teacher. Whenever I felt uneasy or something, for some reason I started rocking. And then the divine pointed me, it was a guy. It's funny. Remember, it's so funny how energy attract. This is just, as I look back on the visions that the divine bring me back to, of where I felt like, wherever I am in my life that the divine wants me to be healed in, the divine would take me back to that childhood memory. So it used to be a guy that sat right beside me. He rocked too. So we was rocking buddies. So it'll be a day that I would be rocking. I'll start rocking first and then he'll rock. Or he'll start rocking and then I'll rock. Now, when we're young, you don't think nothing about that. But as I go back, I'm like, wow, that rocking. Let me tell you where that rocking come from. So this is my perspective of it. And I'm sure that's different. And I know that I don't mind different perspectives at all, but this is my perspective of it. The reason where that rocking came from, because, as a baby, we get rocked. When the mom's standing up, the dad's standing up, and, you're rocking the baby. And this is how the baby is able to feel supported, loved, secure. Their baby is stable. Their baby is not going nowhere. It feels protected. It's in a blanket. It's feeling supported. It's feeling just love. And, that's where, that protection and that support comes from. Well, that rocking represented that. That was our way of coping, That was our way of feeling supported. So we rock back and forth. Now, it's funny because you don't think about this in the 9th grade. You don't think, oh, I'm rocking because I didn't get supported as a baby. No. But as this is where the divine took me, to think about that. And maybe this is something that you do, or you may see a child do. Most people, they shake their leg when they're, anxious, or when they, or feel like insecure. They'll shake their leg, and that's a sign, but I'm not going to say that's a sign, but because that may not be true to all, but maybe that can be a sign, for you, But yeah, so maybe this is something you do, and maybe this is something that you can look at and say, oh, I do that, and now I know where that comes from, and this is something that has to do with support, stability. You're not feeling love, you're not feeling secure, you're not feeling grounded or safe. And that may be a way. This message may be a way for you to, go within their root, because this has everything to do with like the root chakra as well. Healing that root chakra and really intentionally wanting to heal it. And remember, intentions without surrendering is a delusion. So please always make sure that you surrender to your will and let the divine's will be done. And just set the intention of, if you want to heal your root chakra, ask the divine to guide you on ways to heal your root chakra. And divine will definitely deliver every single time. But I just ask that you trust your intuition and the signs that the divine bring you, so that you can know. Because if it wasn't for me trusting my intuition or the signs, I wouldn't be able to go back to that story and be able to tell it here, for someone who probably needed to hear that, or just make it a good example. You get what I'm saying? So always be aware of what the divine is trying to send you, because it could definitely be beneficial. And another way, as you can go and listen to it like a root chakra meditation, and you could say affirmations if you believe in affirmations, or you could speak it through in the divine. So through the divine, I am safe. Through the divine, I am supported. Through the divine, I am healed. Through the divine, I am loved. Through the divine, I am protected. I am secure. Through the divine, I am stable. Through the divine, I'm full of vitality and energy. I am grounded. I am safe. This is how you get stern. And remember I was talking about that tree and the roots. Notice how trees have those roots. That's how trees are able to stay grounded for thousands and thousands of years, because they have that they're supported, and they're not doubting that support, not one bit. They're not going against. Of course, you like, well, Ari, they don't have a brain, but they trust the notice how the universe works with the trees. Notice how the trust is there. You get what I'm saying? That's the point that I'm trying to make. And just look at a tree. I'm so grateful that I'm able to see a tree represent how I'm supposed to be, how I'm supposed to ground myself. So maybe that's something that you could say. I am grateful that this tree, go by a tree, hug the tree. Well, ask the tree first, can I hug you? Because and just say, I am grateful that you're able to show me what it looks like to be supported or grounded or secure. Well, supported, grounded, and secure. Thank you. And that gratitude not only helps you, but it just helps the whole. It's just showing, that purity, that trueness, that you really see it, And I ask that you see it, because a tree, that is a great representation of what it looks like to feel grounded, to be supported, to be safe and protected, and to be stable. A tree is the prime example of that, and I just ask that you see that. Other ways that you can get this root healing is, root chakra with yoga. Remember YouTube. I know that you're on YouTube watching this video. You can do the same with the with yoga or dancing, stretching, cleansing. Eating something red. I really hope that this message resonated. I really, really hope that this message resonated. And I didn't really pull from the cards today, but I do ask that you know that this is the right action. The delusion card was right below that card. So like I said before, anything that Any intention that is set without surrendering, please know that that's the delusion. Please always set your intention. Surrender and just set your intention. Let the divine wills be done. Trust your intuition. The same thing I said earlier. Please just learn to trust your intuition so the divine can guide you to visions. Oh, this is just how you become aware, and know that through deepening, this is how you're able to gain the wisdom and the truth that is for you. So thank you so much for listening. I really hope that this message resonated. Thank you. Sending you love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.